there, beloved Ascension pioneers, and welcome to my very short video update. I'm running out of camera battery, so I'm going to try to really put this into perspective very shortly. What I want to say in this video is that it's very important on the path of unity consciousness to really assess all things as a part of the great wholeness. Because a lot of times when we are in this path and we connect with our I Am Presence and we really feel this horizontally aligned as well, we sometimes see that not all around us reflects that as well, and that not all paths are also equally moving towards that inner I Am alignment. But a lot of times we forget that this also is a part of all that is. You know how many times we say, I am that, I am. It's all one great I Am. Every part of creation is a living essence of Source. So a lot of times we forget that even that which we say, yeah, but not that. How many times do we still say, it is all that it is? I am that I am, but not that. And the moment we do, we make a contraction, we make a separation. And as you know, a lot of times we come to realization because we have eyes of clarity, and we see that not all around us reflects discernment, integrity, that there's still a lot of confusion in this world. So recently I had a conversation with a soul friend that came into my presence at that time, and we shared an energy exchange. And this actually triggered us to move deeper into conversations that how many times we still say, you know, this is not the right path. You know how many paths there are on this planet? There's a path of the New Age. There's a path of spirituality, more through religion or dogma. There's a path of the true Christians, you know, such as the real Joshua teachings. There's a part of the people who only, you know, they only rever the crystals and you know, some the Wicca teachings, the paganism, everything. There's just so many paths. And sometimes we forget that I am is all these paths. And even though, not always, what I want to say here is, I dropped my microphone somehow. Okay, what I wanted to say here is that even though we might not resonate with that path, and sometimes things are a bit confusing to us, and they don't make clarity or sense to us, but still we forget that even that has its own process of unfolding. Even that is a part of the I Am. So what you might say, that's really an illusion or a delusion, whatever it is. It's still because a lot of individuals still require, not that they necessarily require, but they choose still to learn that way, to expand that way. So that does become a part of their natural process, even though for you it is unnecessary. So remember how relative everything is. There's great relativity in our experience of infinite creation. So what might serve you might not serve somebody else. Let us not forget that, but it still is. It exists. And sometimes we use the words like, oh, there's a misunderstanding in this, or this took place, and it wasn't of my favor. But remember, in higher truth, even misunderstanding is a misperception, because in truth, everything is just perspective. You might share something, another might share something. There's another story unfolding there. And we might feel from our human perspective that that's a misunderstanding, or we didn't have clarity at that time, and yet it's neutral. It's just we share what we share in that moment. And when we really come into that great unity consciousness, when we embrace everything as it is, not necessarily engage in it or resonate with it, but just take it as it is. And then without these assumptions, true clarity will come on an even higher level, because it is one thing to be involved in something to the degree that you feel too overwhelmed, and you rather raise opinions than the true nature of our feeling side of life, or you just neutrally observe, and then the truth crystallizes when it's, you know, the right ingredients come together and everything culminates. So the real nature of the I Am is that it's all. It's not, well, I am that I am, but ... or but that not. How many times we contradict with ourselves? How many times we really come into a greater contradiction with others as well? Just because we forget that there's a mystery, there's a mysticism in creation, that we will never really truly get it, all of it, and why others are the way they are, do the things the way they do. Sometimes on my path there's individuals coming who are like, why are you doing things this way? Sometimes we forget that the nature of our purpose is only known to us, and even not always to us, because Spirit reveals things in steps and layers in our own initiations. And a lot of the times is someone might see your perspective from a very more surface perspective, and they don't have everything you have about it. They don't see what's taking place behind the scenes or in the background, because that's your job. That is our job. So the great I am, that I am, it's all of it. And yet we have our own individual part to play, which truly is mystical and really magical for us. It might not necessarily be for others, but it's just how it is. So I wanted to make this really short. I hope I got it all on camera. And as always, so much love, wisdom, and power. Remember, have all life, hold it in reverence, but really dedicate to that which feels at most true for you.